Hey Springs, I'm here with John again, 8 weeks later from our last update, and we thought it would be a great opportunity for us today to not only talk about the updates that have happened, but also maybe give you a little walk through and show you what it feels like to be in the school. So let's go take a look. The first thing that I noticed right off the hop is the fact of how wide it is.
Yeah, so
Huge.
exciting. It's a lot wider than what people think, right?
Yeah.
We're 25 feet across.
25
So
feet.
we want people to be able to move through the hallways freely and not have any constraints as far as that goes. We just finished the exterior studs on this space.
Yeah.
We're starting to close it in, getting ready for some windows. We're starting on the roofing above us. So this area here is really now taking shape where you can see the space.
Okay, so we talked about 8 weeks since our last update. What is the biggest things that have happened that people would want to know?
We started a lot of the rough-in plumbing in the building. You've probably seen a lot of the orange tarping going up.
Yeah.
So we've been preparing, just adding heat into spaces so we can finish off some of the flooring and different things like that, just requiring more heat.
So we are now standing in the band and choir room. And if
Yeah.
you can see behind us, those orange tarps is where we came from. That is where the link is. How big is this room?
This room is huge. So we're about 30% larger than the chapel in 595. And we're just over 2,500 square feet.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I know it doesn't look like much, but this is a huge room that we
Yeah.
can now use for other events for church. We've got another room just like the chapel is, right? For funerals, for weddings, multi-purpose, different events.
Huge.
So great
How is
opportunity.
it for soundproofing?
All the walls are double soundproof.
Okay,
So
good.
this one will be
Yeah.
good for the band.
Fantastic. We are now in the office area.
This is a huge space.
And the reason it's massive is because all of our school staff offices will be in here from all the way from elementary up to high school, correct?
Yep. When you break it down, we've got a really large reception. We've got a staff room. We've got a work room.
Yep.
We've got a boardroom for the first time for church and school to use. And then a lot of individual offices as well, plus a workstation area for a bunch of different teachers.
Okay, we are officially on the second floor. We are on a skywalk right now that
Yeah.
when this is done will be a lot of windows, a lot of natural light, but we are overlooking something that's very cool. So why don't you explain what we are seeing here?
Sure, so the skywalk here, it's all glass. So what we're looking over is we're looking over the agora,
Yep.
then the second floor agora behind that, and then into the gym.
Yeah.
So it's all glass straight across. So the area behind us, you're gonna be able to see close to 100 feet straight across at this level over top of both of these open spaces. So it's
Yeah.
really, really cool. It's gonna look really open from here and really large.
Because the Agora will be, for those watching, another multi-purpose area in our building where the church, school, many people can use it, but it's gonna be a learning staircase and place to eat where the students can eat their lunch and hang out. There'll be a cafe on the second floor of the Agora, and then right through that second floor of the Agora, you can see right into, what's that type of
Bleacher seating over the gym.
bleachers?
Yeah.
That's on the second level though, looking over the entire gym. So
The whole length of the
Ugh,
gym.
yeah. All right, we are on the tip top of this building right now, and this is going to conclude our tour. But before we get there, John, what is something that people can continue to pray for this build?
Continue to pray for safety for all of the construction workers and everyone that we have working here on site, for amazing weather just to continue. Every time we've needed to hit a target with something we're working on, we've always had the weather we needed, and we're just believing for that favor to continue here on site. And then as well as we buy different things for the building, as we're procuring all the items that we need, just for continued favor, for shipping times to be on schedule, for deliveries to be on schedule, and just for everything that we need just to line up perfectly for us.
Yeah, so for those of you watching, an action point would be great to maybe put it on your fridge, something you walk by every single day to remind you to pray for what we're doing here. But prayer is amazing, but also consider to financially partner with us on this project, because we need you, we need everyone to make this massive goal happen. We're doing it, we're gonna do it, we're gonna be debt-free, but it's with your guys' help.